Select a character.
Hey guys, time to chill out with Sub-Zero 7 and welcome back. Let's play Sonic Adventure. Last time, we cleared everyone's favorite character story arc, Big the Cat. This time, it's finally time for everyone's actual favorite character, E102 Gamma. Probably the strangest addition to a Sonic game in a long time, at least at this point in the franchise. Gamma is very unique in a lot of ways. We'll be seeing them shortly.
Preparation complete.
Let's begin.
Excellent. All systems, full power.
Reuse line.
Look at me. I'm your brilliant creator, Dr. Robotnik. You're the second of my E100 model machines. E102, codename Gamma. Gamma. That's right. You will now obey only me.
Alright, here we are. If this place looks familiar, we're inside of Eggman's base in Mystic Ruins. This is a rather unique location, and in terms of character, this is the first time in the series we've been able to play as a villain character. Gamma is unique compared to the other characters, as we'll be seeing shortly.
The range is through this door. Your big brother, E101 Beta, is there practicing. Enter, Gamma. You're not as advanced as Beta is, but you'll do fine.
So yeah, we start in Final Egg because, well, it's just a shooting range as far as we're concerned. It's not Eggman's base. Because, why would it be? Eggman has built Gamma with a gun. Hold down the reticle to start this homing laser. It'll lock onto things. Release to fire. As Eggman says, anything that you blast gets you extra time on the clock. For Gamma, health is not the only thing that can kill him. It's lack of time. We're on a very strict 3-minute timer, but you get more time the more things you destroy. This is not as big of a deal as it sounds, at least to start, because this is basically a practice stage to get you accustomed to this character. Our target? That Sonic doll. Shoot it. Just shoot it a few times to blow it apart.
Mission complete.
And we're done here. Easy peasy. Gamma is a unique character in that he was actually designed specifically because Sonic fans kept requesting that they give a character a gun. In retaliation, they made Gamma. So yes, this predates the whole giving a Sonic character a gun thing with Shadow the Hedgehog by quite a few years. That was not their first plan. This was. Honestly, probably the best way to do it, because he's a robot. It makes sense that he'd have a gun. He's trying to fight and kill Sonic. Makes sense. Gamma is also unique in that, as Eggman mentioned, he has an older brother, E101 Beta. We haven't seen that robot at all across the main game, though. So let's head down here and talk to our creator. Hello, Father.
Good job, Gamma. I didn't think you had what it takes.
But you designed me. Why'd you design me if you didn't think I might have what it takes?
Okay then, Gamma. Here's your test. If you want to stay on board, you must be able to pass it. So pay attention to what I say.
You got it.
The almighty Egg Carrier is a flying fortress that needs a good crew. Come forth, Beta.
And yep, there's our big brother.
To meet your older brother, E101. Just call him Beta. I am pitting the two of you against each other, and the winner serves on my ship. I put my bets on Beta, but I owe you at least a fair chance.
And thus we go right into it against our big brother, Beta. This fight's kind of weird in that a lot of Gamma's boss fights are not necessarily hard. Thanks to the homing laser, he's basically got a free reign to just overwhelm everyone by blasting like crazy. So Beta didn't stand a chance.
Complete.
Bang! Easy enough. I don't know why it says, oh, 2:53, because that was 7 seconds. That was how long it actually took to beat Beta.
Oh, you surprised me, Gamma. I had a funny feeling there was more to you than meets the eye.
Eggman, you made us. Why are you not sure how your own robots will do? Like, that's just kind of sad.
What? So you want to come along with us, eh? Okay,
Beta still wants to be a part of it, though.
We could always use a spare set of parts, I guess. You have special permission.
Well, at least he gets to come along, I suppose. So yeah, we both get to make it. Nice. And thus the egg carrier takes off once again, because we can't stop using this goddamn animation. I'm not even upset. Just wish they had something else up their sleeve. Oh boy, this bit. So because Gamma won, the other E-Series robots that were made afterwards were based off of him. So we got 3 more brothers! Wonderful. Behold! Eggman.
Aha! Testing 1, 2, 3. You, the elite egg carrier crew, are here today to hear a very special announcement. Behold! It's a tailed frog! Very unique.
I love that line read.
Is absolutely vital to my plans. I command you to locate this frog immediately! You hear me? I don't care what it takes to get it. Just bring it to me! We haven't got time to waste, so come to attention!
And yep, there goes us and the rest of the family. That's, I believe, Delta, Epsilon, and Zeta for E103, 4, and 5. Not super up to date with my, I think that's Greek alphabet, but I believe that's what it is. And thus Gamma's sent off into Station Square. You'd think people would be concerned about a robot walking around. Let's see if they are. Wow, it's a robot. What? A frog? Well, come to think of it, I think I saw one back at the hotel. So yeah, at this point, Big is probably off in Emerald Coast fishing out Froggy, so that's where we gotta go. But screw that, we're gonna go on an adventure. There's some fun little quirks to Gamma being a robot. For one thing, he's got wheels. If he starts picking up enough speed, he will crouch down and enable the wheels on the back of his feet to go super fast. Kind of fun. Other thing that's interesting, he doesn't like water. He will actively float over water to avoid touching it. Simply because, you know, once again, he's a robot. I can actually demonstrate this quite easily by doing this. Gamma will float over water for safety, because otherwise I'm assuming he's going to short circuit and die. Kind of smart of Eggman to invest in a propeller system to keep his robots from drowning. And they can even jump while doing it, which is quite nice. Alright, get back up on your main feet. Though, as we can more or less figure out, Emerald Coast is where we gotta go next, because that's where Froggy is. Yeah, you don't really see any of the other E-Series at all over the course of the main game, and that's because, well, they just don't find their way to the others. That's Gamma. Gamma's the one that gets shit done, at least by comparison to everyone else. Once again, we got some targets in the way. Just blast them, though. And you can knock the gate down, thus allowing us to access Emerald Coast. As I stated before, though, Gamma needs to shoot targets in order to stay alive. The timer, if it hits 0, will also kill him and cost him a life. The good news is, you can shoot your robot friends. Poor guys never stood a chance. You get a maximum of 3 seconds every time you land a combo of shots, so go fast. Like, there's a lot of these little dudes because apparently they set up more chairs and such in the time we've been away. I guess because they finished setting up the resort area, which, now that I think about it, makes perfect sense. But Gamma can't go through slopes like Sonic, so he's got to find other ways around. Thankfully, more equipment means more paths to take. I do kind of feel bad, but at the same time, I can assume Eggman gives as little of a shit as possible about his robots. That's why Eggman is okay with letting Gamma blast them all to hell. Like, these things must be cheap to manufacture or something. And there's Froggy right there. Not hard at all, because it's a very short stage.
Complete.
Nice work, Gamma. Easy peasy. Yeah, Gamma stages are also relatively... Why are you here? I forgot she showed up for this. But yeah, Gamma stages are also relatively short. The back half of characters, their stages are not that big. I guess Amy's are kind of big to compensate for the fact she only gets 3. But Big and Gamma stages are not particularly large. This is probably the strangest character to throw into this. Which I guess Big is as well. But this is just a really odd thing.
Accessing data.
Well, Gamma's probably the only one that actually, like, tries to analyze where the hell he is.
No data found. Location unknown. This presents a problem.
Yeah, that's one way to put it. Well, all we can really do is just go forward and see what Tikal wants to show us. I didn't even hear that before. I didn't know he said mode change. Chows! My friends. Look at these little goons.
I'm sorry. I see you must not be one of them, huh?
One of who? Tikal, why are you standing like you got a crush on him?
Guarding these children? He's a
Please notice me, Robot Senpai.
Creature. These little creatures are too vulnerable without its protection. This protection allows them to continue seeing in peace. Even I was surprised the first time I saw him. Now my father is trying to take their sacred home. It seems his heart is closed off to us all. My true hope is that someday we'll understand each other.
This frog's the one we want. No, here's the real one. My frog is the right one.
I think this is actually the only time in the entire game you get to hear the other E100 series' voices. But they find some crazy frogs. Like, look at these. Red. Purple.
Ah, Dummies, 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 dummies!
Dummies, dummies, dummies!
None of you got the right one.
And Yellow Frog.
We must find the frog with Chaos's tail.
Like, these guys found some funky-ass
Same
frogs.
Has also swallowed a Chaos Emerald. Huh? Ah, there it is, right there. I'm proud of you, Gamma. I knew you'd be of use to me.
No, you didn't. You said you barely even believed in me at the start. But apparently
All
Gamma's
you
celebration is to
worthless
hump.
hunks of junk, be gone.
This is something I don't understand. Eggman built more E100 series and then just immediately ejected them for failing one job. Bye, Zeta. Or Delta, I should say.
You will get a new assignment. This one's easy. Go to the room through that last door.
Which one?
Once there, you'll find a girl and a bird. Just get me that bird. Now, go!
You didn't really specify which door, Eggman. I think even Gamma's
Is this
confused.
the one?
Uh-oh. This is another plot point that doesn't really make much sense, is that Gamma walks that way, but then turns up because of the turnstile. And heads into this door. Where he finds this.
Beta. This is the wrong room.
Couldn't have said it better myself, Gamma. So yeah, Beta did get permission to come aboard, but Eggman didn't specify how exactly he was going to be used. Turns out he decided he was going to mess around with Beta's body. A bit freaky, I imagine, for someone like Gamma, who just seeing his brother getting torn apart like that and rebuilt. But for now, that's all there is to it. I think for now we're going to stop here. Next time on Let's Play Sonic Adventure, we'll head through the next door and see about meeting up with Amy and that Flicky. Till next time, ice out.